Well, hey there guys and gals, welcome back to Middleburgh here on Farming Simulator 22. Taking a little tractor down with the tedder. We're going to get some hay made up today. We also have some fields of oats. Actually, I think the oats and the wheat and the canola are all ready, so we have a lot of that we could potentially harvest. But first things first, we're going to get this down here and get this going. I already have the mower down in the field. It's about halfway done with the field, I think. We're pretty close to it. So we'll get this done. I bought something else. Hopefully you guys won't feel like it's cheating. I don't think it is. I think this piece of equipment really exists in real life. So I found it on sale and I bought it. We'll take a look at that here in a little while. It's going to help with the baling work, I believe. So we are in July. We have played through quite a bit of time since the last episode. There really wasn't that much going on. It's mostly taking care of animals and a few production activities. I was able to get quite a bit of TMR made, and so we sold a little bit of that, and then we've also got the cows pretty well topped off and a couple loads in our silo. So we're doing really good with the TMR. I believe we have some soda down that we could sell, but I have not even gone by and checked it out. So we have that available. We sold some milk, a couple loads of milk. So things are just moving along. It's a little different now that the farm is kind of set up and sustaining itself. There isn't a whole lot that I have to do to try and make money. Kind of just letting things roll along. So that has been a little different now that's where we're at. So moving through the days a little quicker. Just don't have much to do. Kind of just plant the crops, wait for them to grow, and tend the animals. I'll get down here and we'll knock off this one pass here on the end of this field, and then we'll get a helper to do the rest of it for us. And then what I think we'll do is go and try and get started on one or two of the fields with the harvesting. I'm not sure, is the mower... It is not done with the field, and it's got this field messed up. We missed part of the field there back behind us. So I'm gonna have to somehow... I don't know what the best way to handle this is. I think what I'm gonna do, we'll just keep going around here. And then, I guess, I'm missing that over there. I guess we'll just let him finish up this piece here, and then we'll have to move him over to get that other spot that he missed. Well, I missed it. I aimed him in the wrong direction, I guess. Alright, we'll stop there, and let's see. I really don't know which way to go with this. I guess what we'll do is we'll take it and start somewhere down here. Alright, let's see. If I line him up, on this row here, I think that will work okay. Alright, we're going to let him roll. We've got the mower going. So let's hop back over to the farm. I'm going to link through some videos. Oh, that's what I bought. I got the rake that goes on the front in front of the baler there. So we're going to give that a shot. Maybe we won't have the problem with missing parts of the windrow. I'm starting to think maybe there's an issue with that. I don't know. Just speculation. So let's hop in the New Holland here. Yeah, I believe I had repaired it up after the last... Whoa, there's a wall. Repaired it after the last harvest, so we should be good to go right out into the field, which is right here. I'm going to get this header trailer pulled over here out of the way. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I need to turn around here. I always like to hop in the cab view. To me, this is cool. This is one of the very useful parts of having cab view. Makes it easy to connect the header up. So let's hop back out here. Need to make sure the straw swath is on. And we're going to get started on the oats. I believe that's oats here. Let's double check in the field. Yeah, these two fields are oats. We have canola and wheat. And I think the canola is ready. Yep. So quite a bit we have to harvest. We are going to collect the straw. So we'll let it drop on the ground. I'm not going to worry about a course on this field here. What we'll do is just let it drop, and I'll probably just use the tractor with that rake on the front and just run around and pick it up at some point in the future. Should make it pretty easy. I tell you, I've actually enjoyed using some of these smaller combines. I know this isn't a tiny one, not like a bison or something like that, but it's not the big combines, and it's kind of been fun. I have the class combine, board class combine, and then this one here, the header's not very big. Combine doesn't hold a whole lot, so it's been neat just using these smaller combines. As a matter of fact, what I plan on doing is at some point we'll try to get both of them in the field at the same time. Now, we won't be able to run a course play course because the header widths are different, but we could use some helpers and then run through a field like that. Probably one of these bigger fields, maybe that one over there or something. We'll get both of them in the same field and let them work together. Now I do have the grain cart, so we're going to use that to get the grain off the field. We do have 2 fields of oats, so we'll work on getting those done first. That way our trailers only have oats in them and we can load and haul as we need to. Not trying to mix up grains like we were doing last season. And now that our fields are bigger anyway, it's going to be probably just easier to do it that way instead of splitting up the combines. So a lot of you guys who have been following my channel are aware that I do have a Stone Valley series currently going. And I've actually just paused that series for now. Still just trying to find the time to get the recordings done. Things just been really busy. This time of year is busy and we got a lot going on. So what I've decided to do is I'm actually just focused on finishing up the series. I don't believe we have too many more episodes before this series will wrap up. I don't know that we'll make it to 50 episodes. I know we're getting close. I think this is episode 45, I believe. So yeah, I don't know that we have 5 more episodes. We might. I might be able to get it to 50. We'll have to see. But either way, we're getting close to the end on this series, so I want to just focus on it and try and get it finished. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a break with my content. I'm not going to stop, but probably won't be doing 4 episodes a week like I've been trying to do. We're going to probably back down a bit, maybe just do Stone Valley, and then maybe try and do some of the Welker with the kids, just for a little while. Just give myself a little bit of breathing room and try and get caught up. I like to work ahead a bit on the episodes. It helps me just not being so stressed out about trying to get content recorded and put out. So yeah, I think I'm just going to just slow down a bit. Hopefully that's a temporary thing, but just trying to get caught up and ahead again, especially before starting anything new. Alright, I'm going to hire a worker right here. Let's let him go. Let's hop back over here to this field. I'm not sure what's going on. I think the mower is done, so let's move him over to that spot that he missed. Yeah, so if you've missed some of the Stone Valley episodes, well, there just hadn't been any. So that's what's going on there. We're just pausing for just a bit, and then we'll be back with Stone Valley. That mower head is turned plumb white. Huh. Yeah, the Stone Valley series does take quite a bit more to do as far as the editing and the recording. It does take quite a bit more. So that one I would really like to be able to just focus on it. Because one of the problems that I do have, especially when I do get far ahead and don't touch the series for a while, is I forget where I'm at. Forget what equipment I have, what I'm doing, what I was going to do. So it's easier just to stay on that series. So that's what we're going to try to do and move forward. I don't know that it'll be like this for an extended amount of time, but we do have the holidays coming up, so obviously that is a busy time for everyone. And I do have a couple vacations planned with the family, so that's also going to keep me away from the game and the computer for a bit. So yeah, just trying to slow down so that I can maintain some content for you guys and maintain my sanity and maintain the family time I need, downtime. So it'll be good. We'll get through the rest of this year and hopefully start fresh and be good after that. kind of make it sound like I'm quitting, but that is not the case. We're just slowing down. That's all. Just slowing down. The bad thing is the less videos I put out, well, that's less I make. I'm not doing it for the money, and YouTube really doesn't pay a whole lot. But that will be noticed. I have heard Mr. Silly P mention that before when he's going on vacation, to remind people to go and watch some older things. And hey, I do have some older series that you may have not have seen, especially if you're newer to my channel. So go check out some of that older material. I don't know why I moved this down here, but we're going to go ahead and knock out this side, and we'll be back to finish up the field. So I'll go ahead and turn the worker loose there, and then we need to go find... Let's use... Oh, nope. We need the big tractor. Where's the big tractor? I don't know where the big tractor is. Maybe in here? There it is. Alright, we are going to hook up to the grain cart. First time we get to use it. Wow, that is a big grain cart. I didn't realize how big that was. The last time I used these was on Farm Sim 19. It was actually a personal play of mine. I was just playing some Flint Hills, and I had these carts, but I was pulling them with it was a case tractor, big case tractor. So yeah, these are actually really big. Didn't realize how big it was. Probably a lot bigger than I need on this farm. But that does look pretty good. While we're doing that, I want to take a quick screenshot here. Oh wait, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I need to set the field of view a bit. Little secret for you guys. I'll usually go down to about 35 on the field of view, and it just makes a little bit more depth. We'll get a quick screenshot. There we go. We'll reset the field of view. We're good to go. I do like this grain cart. I actually got the scale option on it. So it actually shows you a little, well, it's not little, it's actually pretty big, a digital readout there. So that 1120 is how many liters? 11,271. Well, it says 11,270, so pretty close. Pretty close. That is really neat. So I think what we're going to do, we'll park this guy here, and let's check on the, yeah, it's done there. Let's jump over here. We'll get this guy reset to the other side of the field. Oh, he did miss some. We'll just finish this up for him. It's just a little bit here. Tell you, this has been one of my favorite tractors that I've actually used in Farming Simulator 22. It is very nimble, and it does most tasks around the farm, especially if you're running a smaller farm operation. It doesn't have a whole lot of weight, so implements does create some issues at times. but if you use it for what it's intended, it actually works out really well. All right, we'll get back over here and start on this side. Shouldn't be too much left. So while that is finishing up, we're just going to get the worker going here. And let's go ahead and get this guy down to the field and see what happens. Now I do have to get this thing lowered a bit to get out of the barn. Oh, didn't get it in time. There we go. Just does clip under the barn. So not ideal. I guess I could have started with a straw as well, but we'll go down here and start with the hay. I think that combine will go a little while before it needs to be harvested or emptied again. Got a lot of corn over here, a lot of corn, and a lot of sorghum. Alright, let's go ahead and get the baler opened up, and we can go with the big bales on this because we're not wrapping. And then we need to unfold the rake. So the nice thing about this is it eliminates one of the steps of the process. So let's see how it works, see if we miss any. So far so good. Oh, we are missing some. Huh. I'm just not having luck with getting all of the grass in the baler. Oh, that wasn't good. Uh-oh. Oh boy. And the baler doesn't quite follow along there when you're turning, so we definitely missed some there. Let's take a look behind us and see. But we're getting it pretty good when we go straight. I'm not seeing much being missed back there on the straightaways, so maybe it's just when we're turning a bit might be causing a problem. But that kind of makes it easy. Now the question is, does a worker operate correctly with this setup here? I got too close to that fence. We're gonna miss some here in this corner. Oh boy, that's a load trying to get up the hill. Some more here. Alright, let's see. Oh, we are catching up to the rate or the tether, so let's just ease over here. And actually, I'm going to jump out here because we're going to grab that little spot there. We'll get that and then run up here and get the rest of it. I did take a load of the silage bales down to the TMR plant. So that was taken down. We still have this one pile or partial pile of bales here. And I almost made more silage, but I decided to go with the hay this time. If we do another cutting, I may do another cutting of silage later on. All right, we got that pulled out of the way. Let's zip back down here to the tractor. And I'm going to, well, I'm going to try to hire a worker, see what happens. Oh my goodness, a worker works with it. Oh, how cool is that? But I'm still missing, you see that? I just can't ever seem to get all of the hay in, or the grass, whatever, in the baler. I wonder if it's something with the map. Could that be? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait. Did I hire a worker again? What happened? I was stuck in. I don't know. That was weird. I may have hired a worker. Alright, so what I'm going to do, so this works. It does work. But we need to get back over there and work on the oat field. So I'm actually just going to do the rest of this off camera. I thought about hiring a worker to see what would happen, but I just have a feeling I'm probably going to end up stuck in the fence. So I think we'll just do the rest of this field later. All right, we'll leave that there. But it does work, and it is working pretty good. Oh, I need to jump in the vehicle. We'll go ahead and get the combine unloaded again. I tell you, I did not put duals on this tractor because I thought we may have a width issue, but the crane cart's actually wider than the tractor would be with duals on it, so I might could put duals on this tractor. I may do that. Yeah, I definitely think we need to. So I'll take care of that at some point. So while we're doing that, let's see, we have the other field of oats that we need to get in. So let's go ahead and get the other combine out and ready. Man, how did I got it. First try, that was awesome. Now this thing's starting to see a little bit of wear and tear. So one thing that we do have to think about is when we get ready to harvest the corn, I do not have a header for the New Holland combine for corn. So that could be an issue. See, I think I can get through that gate with this header. See, you know what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go over here and help this combine finish up this field. Let me make sure that the straw swath is on. we go. And we'll just come around to the far side of the field here, and we'll start on that. So what we'll do from here on out is run both combines probably in each field, kind of dual them up like this. And I have the grain cart I can run between the combines and keep them emptied out. And as a matter of fact, depending on what we're harvesting and the field, it may not even fill up the grain cart. So we'll just have to see how that works out. And then we do need to look into a corn header for the New Holland. That's something I do need to put on my purchase list before the corn is ready. And so we'll go ahead and get that and get it up here to the farm. Hey, Mark did a little edit to this combine a little while back, and he lowered some of the volumes on it. I think it's spot on now. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, good job, Mark. Made the turn a lot faster than the New Holland helper did. Ha ha, sucker. We're gonna win. That was kind of rude, wasn't it? I'm talking to the computer. Wow. Of course, I'm sitting here and talk to myself for hours an hour too, but so I guess what's the difference? Oh boy, I'm losing it, folks. I'm losing it. Oh, whoa, we got too close over there. Too close. But the good thing is, I think that we will get the rest of it here on this pass. We may have a little tiny strip left down the middle. I'm not real sure. Yeah, I think we will. I hadn't even checked to see what kind of used equipment's available right now. Let me check a look while he's rolling. Oh, we got another, but we don't need it. We don't need that. Really don't need much anything. Definitely not buying a potato planter. One thing that I do want to do is before the episode ends, or not the episode, the series ends, is I do want to get all of that manure out of the pig pen. Now I put it in anticipation of using it to fertilize with, and I never did. I just didn't have the equipment to do that, and just didn't get around to it. So I am going to sell it. We'll take it down and sell it probably at the biogas plant, I would imagine. Unless I can find somewhere else that's buying it. But we do need to load it up. So I am probably, since we have plenty of money, I know it's crazy because it'll be near the end of the series, but it is what it is. I'm going to buy probably a wheel loader and a big old shovel. and get that loaded up onto the trailer and take it off. And then while we do that, we'll also take the rest of the slurry at that point and get that down as well. Alright, let's see here. Okay, what I'll do is let's pull this over here beside this other one. We'll hop out, we'll open up the auger on this one. Alright. And then we'll run over here and grab our grain cart. Alright, we are getting it filled up here now, so what we'll do is I'm going to actually move the combines over to that field just right over there. And that field is also oats, so we are right at 60% on this grain cart, so we'll probably fill up the grain cart and then have a little bit more after that. So we'll do that and get started on probably go ahead and harvest that entire field off camera. And then the next episode, we're probably going to move over here to our canola field or maybe the wheat field, one of those two. And we'll get both combines rolling out there and get that and then start picking up some of the straw. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to click that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hope each of you have a blessed day.